Movies. 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 Movies.
Movies. Like that.
Yeah, welcome to the Movies podcast. We have Morgan.
Welcome. Welcome.
We have
Welcome to the movies.
we have Morgan.
We
And
have,
Carlos.
Matthew.
Yes.
And we have Carlos.
The only show based off of a game show wheel.
the only
show
podcast show
that
based off of a gimmick game. The only one.
Well-
watches movies. We're the only people who watch movies. That's why you watch this show.
Yeah. So if you remember
Because
in the previous wheel spin, I believe we landed on Max. No. We landed on
Far Cry.
Far Cry.
The original Mario Bros. Movie and Uwe Boll's Far Cry.
I'm pretty sure you
I'm
chose the Mario Bros. Movie, but yeah, we did.
Yeah.
we did have Far Cry as what was landed on, and I guess
I'm pretty excited to talk about this, boys. You guys are Far Cry fans, and I'm an Uwe Boll fan, so
See,
I'm ready to get into the arguing.
I was a Far Cry fan, but I think this movie turned me off from the franchise. It was really bad.
Did you enjoy it at all, Matt?
so. I watched this in the order of Mario to Far Cry, and I struggled so hard with both of these movies. They just they hurt me so much to sit. This has to be absolutely the worst two video game movies I've ever seen. Hands
You're
down,
stupid
the
and you're
most we've
wrong.
seen.
You
No. Far
You
Cry.
hold on. I want to hear what Carlos is saying. Which one are you saying he's wrong on, Mario or what?
Yeah, I think Mario is really great. I think Mario stands up.
Okay, real quick, let me ask you this with that. Did you watch the director's cut, the work print?
I
that's
didn't
angled?
watch. I bet it was better.
I got around to it. There's not much difference. I actually did end up watching both. I over prepped
So-
for this. I
Yeah,
watched
20
two.
minutes didn't make much of a difference.
Oh no. I guess we could get into that a little bit if you guys want. But the only difference really with the director's cut is sort of two major things. You guys remember the guy in New York City that's trying to mess with the fucking
Yeah,
bones?
Scapelli?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scapelli. Do you guys remember at the end of the movie with the Twin Towers, with the Mario movie, when it turns into the Koopa Towers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of
Capelli
course
right
they do.
away says they'll do anything for marketing or something like that, and it's very
Yeah,
weird. It's very weird out of place, but that's because it's part of the cut scenes. He has like a rivalry with the Mario Bros. Like they have a very intense rivalry, but they cut a lot of the scenes where they're like, "I
Well-
fucking hate Mario."
Okay, I mean, it was implied enough in the opening that I understood at the ending when he said that. But yeah, I guess that's cool.
It went over my head. That's it.
Gotcha.
Hey, so did you guys like the Mario Bros? Like, I don't know. A lot of people compare this Blade Runner. A lot of people compared the Otherworld, like Punk, to Blade Runner. Did you guys like the weird Wizard of Oz, Blade Runner, like cyberpunk separate world aesthetics?
Yes,
No,
I really liked it.
it's just New
I
York.
was such a fan.
It's the same.
It was
thing.
amazing.
It's the same.
No, it was.
It is the
Dude,
same
I
place.
really-
It is a dirty
I
bumhole city.
I loved the world.
It is a dirty bumhole
That-
city. The sewers look the same.
No.
Everything.
The
is
bumper
the same.
cars. Everything
so
was bumper
retarded.
cars.
It's
If you
so
notice on the
dumb.
really big truck,
It's so
if you
dumb.
notice on the really big truck, like the top of it was sparking because the top of it was hitting the bumper car stuff, dude. It made so much sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, weren't they
And,
all
like-
attached to a wire on top?
Yeah, just like bumper cars. And it was funny because like they didn't have brakes, because it's fucking bumper cars. They don't have brakes. And like
Hmm.
it was just like these little aspects that added to this sense of chaos and like I
I'll
I,
give
I
you
don't I don't
I'll
know
give you one
what to
thing.
describe it.
I'll give you one thing. Mario, he has W Riz, and Luigi is an incel. Okay, we
Okay, I'm gonna admit, watching this movie, I was like, holy shit, I am Luigi. I wish I had a big brother Mario, bro.
Okay, so I did want to.
Mario worked magic. I'm sorry, just Mario worked magic. I have to say that.
Who was the chick he was dating? He wasn't dating Peach. He
Daisy,
was dating.
Daisy. It
No,
was
that's who
Daisy,
Luigi
bro.
was dating. But Mario was
Oh,
dating someone
Generic
like named
Italian bimbo.
Patricia,
I think that girl was.
Daniela.
I think
uh,
she was in The Sopranos.
Yeah,
um,
probably.
I wish I remember her name off the top. Vivian?
Oh my God, that's
No,
a
I think it was
character from Mario.
Daniela.
Oh,
I think it was Daniela,
Dan.
right? Daniela or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds right. Daniela.
Okay, so I do want to know real quick, Matt, speak on why you didn't like the production design, because that's the one part of this that kind of made it interesting for me.
well, I liked how they actually filmed in New York for the first part, but then everything just turns into plastic, and everything starts looking immediately fake, and it still looks dirty. It still looks like New York. So I don't
See,
see it has any different. They could have put it in New York, and it wouldn't have changed a single thing. And all the God, this movie was disgusting. It was some and everything. Okay, the movie overall is super disgusting to look at. Every single scene is disgusting or looks like they made it out of cardboard. So I don't like that at all. I
What
didn't.
the
There
fuck, dude?
is
Did we
uh
watch different cuts?
I'm sorry. Were you not looking at the walls when they were inside like the castle at all? Were you just not looking at that because
The
it looks like
the
graphite
castle halls?
sprayed cardboard, right?
Oh, I thought the set design was really good. It like established each place as very individual, like you knew that it was a different location. And I don't know what you mean plastic. Like I was really impressed with the animatronics for the dinosaurs and like the Koopas that were transformed, their faces at least. Like that shit looked pretty good. And I was thinking it was I don't know if
To
the
be
people
fair,
behind this
4 years earlier
what
they did Jurassic Park and this looked worse. The dinosaurs in it looked absolutely
I don't
worse.
know. I don't know about the comparison, but I feel like the
why?
people behind it were passionate.
Hold on,
They
you
must
don't
have
like
been
the how the Goombas look, Matt?
This movie was
the
With those
disgusting. What are
Goombas.
you
tiny little
talking
heads.
about? It's all
They they
disgusting. It
they
was
were hideous, but in a
Okay,
good way. But in
I
a
did
good way.
with the production design. Okay, I can get it looked cool. I appreciated the fact that it was such like large sets, but it was very I would say not very cohesive altogether. The sets didn't give a nice sense of the whole world as it was,
I
and
guess I agree with that.
because it was all over the place with some of the aesthetic choices, and like the club scene felt very out of place aesthetically for me,
Yeah, that
and
was
I
weird.
think
Why did they do
I
that?
liked it though. I
Oh,
was
wait,
like, this
yeah.
is adult Mario, bro.
This is absolutely what I wanted to say. This applies to the plot too. This is a sleazy, creepy, rapey type of movie, right? It's a very sleazy, like I'm gonna
I guess
scratch my. This is like a plumber's butt crack of a movie. You know, it's a very
I guess this is
sleazy,
why I
dark
like
place.
it.
Lots of hair, lots of disgustingness. You know, there
what
no
this
scene looks
movie
beautiful.
I think you're right, but like what a lot of this movie felt to me with that is like you're right in the disgusting aesthetic, but like specifically like the Star Wars re-releases on DVDs. You remember those scenes they forced in that were weird CGI gross messes? It felt like I was just watching those scenes on repeat. Like they chose to make those scenes into a full-fledged movie. The fungus everywhere just repulsed me the whole movie. I don't know why.
I liked it. But that's because, I love psychedelics.
Oh my god.
And but also it's the Mushroom Kingdom. It made a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
Mushroom Kingdom. It's Mario, but it has a B movie plot. The sets are B
oh,
movies.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
B
yeah,
movie
yeah.
all around.
No. I agree that it's B movie plot. But the acting is A-list.
Oh
And I
yeah.
think the
Is
performances
it?
make I loved it. I thought
I don't
pretty
like
much
John Leguizamo or whatever. That guy, he's repulsive to look at.
the is
I hate his
who
performances.
Luigi? What?
Yeah,
Oh my
John
God, I didn't even
Leguizamo.
recognize him. I didn't know that Luigi was this guy. I'm looking at
He was the
IMDb
one.
right now.
He was really annoying when the later Mario Bros. Movie came out because he's like, Chris Pratt, not Italian. He not Italian. How racist. And he's not even, John Leguizamo is not even fucking Italian. He's
That
like
is funny.
Cuban or some shit, but he's like all up in arms. He's like, you gotta be Italian actors in the Mario movie.
But guys,
But
I really loved this movie. It was so unique. I felt like people were just given freedom with this to make a fun story. And I had fun with it the whole way through. I didn't even realize it was like an hour 40 minutes. It was great.
Really?
you know,
While
I'll,
I found Far Cry excruciating.
well, hold on. To say that I'll establish that I have a little bit of lore on the production written down just because I was doing
Okay,
research on it.
thank you.
I was
I'd
watching
love to
like
hear.
videos, and it was not free for Mario movie for them to go like crazy, do whatever they want. So very early on, they didn't want these directors. It was actually the creators of the show, Max Headroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who did this, but this was like their last choice for the directors. They had two directors, and it was the Max Headroom guys. Initially, they were going, I think, Harold Ramis from Caddyshack, Groundhog's Day, and Year One has the director, but then he bailed. They were going to go with Greg Beeman for who did License to Drive, but then he pulled out. So then they went with the Max Headroom guys, but the Max Headroom guys actually initially wanted it way more adult. Which, hold on, to speaking of which way more adult. Actually, no, I'll get back to that. They wanted it way more adult, but then the distribution rights for this movie, I believe it was under production at Hollywood Studios, I believe, but distribution rights eventually got bought by Buena Vista Disney, and Disney jumped in and they wanted it completely rewritten to be family friendly. And then that was doing really poorly. Disney hated all the test shoots and the dailies that they were getting. So they let the writers go free. They hired more writers, and it was chosen by the directors. And the writers rewrote it to make it, quote unquote, adult and feminist. And then Disney stepped in again once they saw the script because they thought it was unreleasable.
Is someone
And
gonna
they
stop him?
secretly.
Is
You
someone gonna
mean
stop him? Yeah,
Me?
you said Disney, Nintendo?
No, it was Disney. It is Disney.
Wait,
and they rewrote
what?
it. Okay.
Disney had the distribution rights for the Mario Bros. Movie, and they got it rewritten like twice.
That's
What?
That was a
crazy.
great conclusion. Okay. Anyway, let's go to
Well,
Far
what
Cry.
I'm saying is it was. You want to? Okay, we can move to Far Cry.
Well, what were you
No,
saying?
no.
No,
So
what
it
was the
wasn't
conclusion of your
freedom. It
thought?
was controlled.
Every part of
Yeah,
it
it was
was.
very controlled.
Dude,
Disney
that's
jumped
pretty
in a
interesting.
lot.
I assumed
But
that for every video game
I'm
movie
surprised they
of this
released a
era.
product like that.
I'm surprised that no. I think that every single video game movie from this era until I don't know some point in time in history.
Far Cry.
Yeah, until Far Cry. No, until Max Payne or some shit. Until like maybe Doom, they just controlled every little piece and bit and did all this stupid stuff that was very Disney-esque.
Hey,
Anyway,
I got a couple more complaints for the Mario movies I want to talk about because I feel like I haven't gotten quite a sense with Carlos. Can we continue on that for 2 seconds more? I have a couple more
I'd
things.
love to keep going on it.
Yeah, this is gonna be like the cover of the movie. It says in big letters, "It's a blast." Yeah, this will be a blast.
Yeah.
So I did want to. One thing that really bothered me was like how much the movie was obsessed with removing mystery. Toad, like when they first meet Toad, Toad goes, "What this fungus? I think it's the former king." And it instantly removed the surprise of what the fungus was at the end of the movie. I don't know why they did that. And at the beginning, also, they have the dinosaur explanation that's like, then we got blasted into different dimensions. It's like, why would you reveal what this other dimension, the Mushroom Kingdom, is right away? Like, can you imagine if Wizard of Oz opened with narration being like, it's just a dream from a hurricane? I don't want the explanation. That pissed me off so much.
Yeah, it was, well, I don't know.
well,
For
Did,
me, I liked how it built a narrative from the get-go that this was like, very fictional, and I thought it was a good establishment, and I don't know if I'm a stupid audience, but I was like, okay, cool. I understand where we're going with this. And I was kind of confused about all the dinosaur stuff throughout the movie, but then I'm like, they
Walk
they
the
came from the
dinosaur.
dinosaurs. It just makes sense.
The de-evolution stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
that brings up a big question with that though. Does it bother you when video game movies aren't faithful to the games? Because some people get really mad. This is the first video game movie, and people were pissed at it for that.
yeah, there's a good reason.
I was actually looking up this, but Tron is actually the first video game movie.
Okay.
Actually,
I don't think that really counts, but whatever.
Actually,
actually,
Okay,
Tron.
but
fine.
Okay, the thing is, I I cared a lot because what was the audience's investment into this movie? I struggled with that the entire film because nothing was similar to any of the Mario Brothers games. It was dark and sleazy when all the games have been bright and colorful throughout its entire history. Except for the Luigi Mansion games. Other than that, it's basically been the same bright, colorful, color palette, and nothing looked the same. The characters weren't the same. They made Luigi like the main character for a quarter of the movie. Actually, half the movie. A lot of the movie, actually. Mario plays such a small, minimal role in this. I was surprised by that. I was shocked downright by that. The fact that he barely speaks only to his brother, and he barely speaks to him anyway, and he's basically seen as like this parent figure or character. It just did not play well with me in any way.
Mario has always been a mother to me. I love that line. Dude, I
It
wrote down so many lines from this movie.
I
No
have one I
woman
like.
can resist the charm of Mario. That was a good line.
You know what was a good line? When
What's
he
a good
said,
line?
"Hey, can I get a Hell Koopa?"
Yeah.
you,
Was
you,
that in the
No.
director's cut or in the main cut? Because that was legit in the movie. Can I get a Hell Koopa?
I have another line. It's a pleasure to meet me. He says that to the girl after just meeting her. That was
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. It's because Luigi doesn't have the Riz, bro.
yeah, he's an
Just
incel.
to speak on the dark sleaziness, I think there is definitely an argument in there because there's weird scenes, but it goes back and forth. It's so inconsistent. Like when
I
the
liked
the
it.
large black lady says to Mario, "I'll hit you all I like,"
Yeah,
or
and
then
then
Mario
she
eats her
gives him,
titties.
and then
Well,
she gives them a
that was
blowjob in the
because
middle of the theater. That was like crazy.
Mario said that he wanted to be hit by her or whatever. And
But did I need
then
to see Mario eating titties?
Yes, you
yeah,
needed to see
yes, you
that.
did, bro.
I needed to see that. Was
Dude,
my favorite scene in the whole movie.
cinema going experience.
Mamma
My favorite
mia!
scene was the 9/11. Literally, fucking King Koopa's going around committing 9/11 and saying, "All hell, Koopa." I'm starting to like this, actually.
Yeah, I
Maybe the
burst
Mario
out.
Bros. Movie was good.
I burst out
Yeah, it was
laughing
crazy.
when they did the 9/11, and then
Yeah,
it was
that's
like the
a movie's supposed to make you laugh.
plumbers go to prison, and they're like, "Wait, we're going to prison because we're plumbers." And I just thought 1984, they're imprisoning plumbers these days.
Bro,
Oh
that
my
was
god.
good. That was so funny. They were just after two plumbers.
Yeah, so everything but the comedy in this movie was horrible. I think
Yeah,
we can
see, and
agree.
it was comedic. I felt like all the comedy worked out. That's why I say the performances really made it for me. Because I thought Mario was hilarious. I thought Luigi's character was really good and strong, like a scaredy cat, but helpful little brother in a little way.
Mm.
And
See,
like I thought the Daisy unraveling her story was cool. I liked fucking Bowser. Bowser wasn't
King
bad.
Koopa,
It
sir.
could have been better,
Mm.
but
So, you didn't quite answer the question I had, though. That I'm actually really
oh,
curious. Does it
the
bother you that it's not
adaptations.
faithful? Yeah.
I don't know how much story there was in like what 93?
Yeah, I think the first three Mario games were out, but that's it. I'm
Yeah,
not
and
fully
so
sure.
like I played the NES all growing up. And so like the first three Mario games, it could have definitely been brighter. But once again, I like the tone because it shows how like Bowser took care of the Mushroom Kingdom and now the Koopa Kingdom is like running rampant, right?
Yeah, and how New York needs to be bombed.
Nah, I want to live in New York. Top
Okay, for
location I'd move to.
verification, all that was out at this point were the first three Mario games and Mario Kart, and that was it from the Mario series for the most part, the main games. So there
Did
was
the
not
first
much
Mario
story.
Kart have like Donkey Kong
Yeah, and it
and
had Donkey Kong Jr. It didn't have Diddy Kong. It had Donkey Kong Jr.
Did they have
uh
Daisy? Like up until that
Yes.
point? I
Yeah,
swear.
well, see, that's interesting because they had Daisy, but they didn't have Princess Peach yet. She was called Princess Toadstool, so that's why I went into this movie expecting. But then,
uh
so it was legitimately they did choose to cut out the main chick for some reason, but I don't know
I
why.
liked it because Mario just Mario is enough of a character that you don't need to set him up. It was cool like in the opening Luigi fucking fumbles with Daisy and Mario fixes their van that just broke down and like Luigi has no idea how, even though he's always with Mario, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was a little weird though.
and then Mario pulls out his fat cock and pisses on the radiator. That was a great scene.
Yeah, and I suck it and I lick it clean.
It was a little weird though that the new Mario movie and this were offsets because this one they cut out with fucking Mario and Peach altogether, and it's just Luigi and Daisy. And then the new Mario they cut out Luigi for half the movie, and Daisy doesn't even show up. It's weird.
Yeah, I prefer this one to the new one, and I was looking at my ratings, and they accurately represent that. So,
Mine do not represent that. Well, you know what? I can't wait to get to fucking Uwe Boll and Far Cry. So I end this Mario Bros discussion with this review from Letterbox for you guys.
Hmm.
hmm
I sent this into the chat previously, but it's the top review, and it's got 4 stars for Mario Bros. 93, and it says,
The
"Imagine."
anti-capitalist police.
Yeah. Imagine making a really fun, queer, Marxist, anti cop kids film, only to have hacks berate it as one of the worst movies of all time for 20 plus years because it's not a directed enough adaptation of some shitty video game.
Yeah,
The Mario video games are possibly the best video games ever. This person is fucking retarded. But I agree with the rest of it. No, I'm
Guys,
joking. I'm
Uwe
joking.
Boll should have directed Mario Bros.
It
Instead.
would have been an interesting movie.
So you
More
guys all
Fire
hated
Flower.
Far Cry. You both hated Far Cry.
I will admit, by the end, it made me enjoy. I was like, oh, okay, they at least made it worth my viewing by putting in like a couple ending jokes.
That's Stockholm syndrome. That is Stockholm syndrome.
Hold on. Be nice
It
on
only takes
Uwe so we can possibly get him on one
it
day.
only
Be
takes
nice.
80 minutes. It only takes 80 minutes for Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, come on. I have to. No, I'm not being nice about this film. I'm sorry. No, there's no way. No way in hell.
Okay, you want to know what I wrote in my notes multiple times, guys? I said, these actors didn't take enough ESL classes. Their accents made line delivery so bad. Like, sometimes I didn't know what they were saying at all.
Well, that's what
Um,
I like that. It's like the Tommy Wiseau thing where a director with a very
I
thick
have that in
accent
my notes
messes.
too. Yeah,
It's a very
it's
thick
totally
accent
Tommy Wiseau.
interferes in with how the actors are speaking because they're delivering it like the deep accent director. That's how they deliver it. So it's very weird because they are even American actors in there. It's very off-putting.
That wasn't the reason I
Crazy.
disliked this. That was not the reason why I hated Far Cry. It's because this is an action movie, and every single explosion and gunshot sounds like a pea shooter. I've never heard a movie make guns sound so lame, so unbelievably boring, and that is the main reason why maybe not the main reason. It's probably a massive reason why I hate this film, and it's because
You know what's funny? Is that I thought the opening action was the only thing that kept me going until it got really bad.
it
Is
got
this
so bad,
okay?
so quickly.
I have a question. I'm not familiar with the games. How close was this to the games? Because I didn't honestly. I'd
Well,
watched two Uwe Boll documentaries instead of
so
researching the game.
every game is a different story, and it's pretty much like how the opening is. You're doing something, unfortunate circumstance, and then you're in a commune that's heavily armed or a cult or on an island with a warlord or something, you know?
Yeah, and you're basically you know you're kind of like you're helping like the
No
faction.
equipment.
Yeah, you're helping like the faction, essentially, try to take down like the cult of the warlord or whatever. So
Yeah. So it was very much like a Far Cry game. Like I felt the vibes and it worked on that sense. I was like, okay, this can be a Far Cry story.
Okay, because this movie was actually shot before any Far Cry game was ever released. He bought the rights before while the game was still in development. That's how he got the rights, Uwe Boll, for so cheap. So
Wow,
so that was before all the good Far Cry games where its formula is known to basically anyone. That's like pre everybody knows that about the Far Cry games, that they basically only start at the second game. So it's pre what people expect from a Far Cry movie. I wanted to say that the acting is funny at times to me because of the accent stuff. I didn't mind it for that reason. There's this
yeah, I didn't bug them.
There's this when the one lady, she's chasing it's the first chase scene, right, of the many, where it's the helicopter one anyway. There's this really quick cut. There's this really quick and janky cut, and she says, "Stop them." And then it cuts back to the action, back in, and I just thought it was the funniest thing. the whole movie does that, where it has these really awkward and strange cuts just all over the place that make me laugh and make me just question what the hell is going on. It's
Remember that one line of dialogue between her and her boss? Um, where she's on the camera and he's like, she's out, and she responds with, she will not be soon, or something like that. It was just weird syntax, and it was after, dude, it was just, I agree with you. There were really funny, weird editing choices, but
yeah.
I
I like the moment for this, just to not get too far off the dialogue. I like the accents where
yeah.
I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned this part where she's like, "Where's the wells, Jack? You promised me wells, George.
The bitch in my
George."
notes, in the notes, this bitch whining George is like nails on a chalkboard. I'd kill a bitch. I'd drown her in the water. I would
Hey, how could we
hold
watch?
her.
How did we watch two video game movies where they go George
It just-
When do they say George
in Rampage?
Oh my God,
Like,
you're right.
George, George.
Which movie was better?
Rampage,
Yeah,
by
okay,
far.
I
I'm
agree.
not gonna lie.
Rampage.
I mean, well, okay. So I want to get into the Uwe Boll of it all for a second because we've talked a bit about the video games. Do you guys? How familiar with Uwe Boll are you guys?
Zero.
I
think
feel
he
like
made
I've watched
political
another
movies.
one of his movies.
I feel like he made political movies, and that's all I know him from. I haven't seen any of those movies. I just heard about him. I researched him because you talk about him a lot. Other than that, nothing.
Carlos, how familiar are you?
Oh no, it's just I'm familiar with him because when we watched Rampage,
Oh, okay.
it would be the top result, his movie.
Um, So, I mean, are you serious? Actually, it was the top result, like when searching.
Yeah, I don't know why. It always was on
Weird.
Letterboxd. On
That's
Letterboxd it
so
was.
weird, huh? That's interesting.
Or wait, no,
Um.
I'm wrong. It's the
Oh.
second result.
Oh. Okay. I was like, that's because Uwe Boll, his like whole filmography is really weird, where it's all independent flicks, but he finances it through German financiers, and then the only reason people really even know who he is because he bought a lot of video game rights before, like video game for like smaller franchises like House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark, Blood Rain, and like Far Cry was his biggest one, but he bought the rights for Far Cry before Far Cry was even ever out. Like he just swooped it up right away. So a large part of what it was he was making like German movies, and then he just kept getting more and more money from German financiers, and then he would. It helped because he started to get distribution through like Fox and Sony independent studios, like their independent side. And so then they would give him more money. So that's how you get like Far Cry, which budget was 30 million back then, and it made $70,000 in theaters.
What? Wait. 30 million they spent on this.
Yes, the budget of this movie was 30 million.
Sorry, how? Like, are all the effects practical? I feel like the CG, I feel like there was CG and it was bad.
I felt like there was a lot of practical stuff. A lot of this stuff looked kind of real. I think there was only like one piece of CG that I can remember, and I think it's in the last scene when he's throwing the
The
plank of wood.
helicopter?
No, the helicopter and the plank of wood. I think those are the two things of CG that I can remember.
I can't remember the plank of wood.
It's
Is
at
that
the very end
when
when the soldier guy he throws a plank of wood at someone.
Yeah, that's what I
that's
thought.
CG.
Yeah, I remember. Max.
Yeah, Max.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, wait,
I'm looking at my notes, and I have to say there is one redeeming thing. I like when movies like challenge what I can sit and watch. And the scene where they like sedate Max and they're putting in
Oh
the video
yeah,
link,
yeah, that was
dude, that
something
shit was
else.
it
A
was
lot of the
crazy.
gore in the
Like
movie was solid.
Yeah,
it
Solid
was
gore.
okay. It was actually okay for me until like they plucked the tissue and made the hole, and then it was like so uncomfy. I
yeah,
could
That was
not.
really
and
I
he's
rough.
almost
awake
couldn't
for
take it.
it. He's awake for it, and they're
Yeah, that
flashing
was
and talking
terrible.
to him. Oh my
Dude,
god.
oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
did
was
think a
something
lot of
else.
the gore makeup looked really good in this movie, and I
Yeah,
kind of liked that they focused on it so much
that
because it
kind of
was like,
reminds
Yeah,
oh,
me.
like
this
That
feels more
y-
high budget.
Yeah, that kind of
yeah.
reminds me though. Joey's World Tour was in this movie. He was in this
No,
movie.
Are you being
I
for real
just
right now?
scrolled to
Joey's
that
World
part in
Tour
my
was in this
notes.
movie. Didn't you remember him?
I just
He was the food guy. He choked on the
oh,
sandwich.
ow, ow, my back.
My
Ow, my
back.
Oh my
back.
god.
Ow, my
Uh,
back.
That was Joey's
I'm
World
I
just a
was
Tour.
food guy.
I did not notice Joey's World Tour. I can't tell if you're making a bit or not, but I did notice Anthony Bourdain. Did
Wait,
you guys
what?
Wait,
notice
Anthony
Anthony?
No, I
Bourdain
did
is in?
not. I
You're
did not.
joking.
Yes, Anthony Bourdain was like one of the scientists at the end that were killed. Anthony Bourdain was in the movie. He's even listed in the cast.
Oh my god.
Dude, what? I'm looking at it right now.
He
But
apparently
anyways,
was on set. I'm assuming he like went on set for his show, I guess, but I'm assuming that Anthony Bourdain cost the 30 million budget.
Yep. Yeah.
guys, guys, this fucking Emilio guy, I cannot take it. Emilio is a mouth breather. Emilio is useless in every situation unless he's a chef. Unless he's a chef on
I,
Jack's boat, which
I
he
loved
becomes at the end
Emilio.
of the movie.
So funny.
I, you
And
liked Amelia. I hate you.
the
I
journalist
hate
girl,
you, bro.
she has sex with him and then she disappears for the rest of the
Instantly.
movie. Instantly, she's gone.
No,
It's
what?
back to the...
She's with them the rest of the time, isn't
She
she?
doesn't talk at all. She's just looking from afar, basically. She's like in her
Yeah,
cut
she
corner.
is bad. I
She...
really wish he didn't include that at all. The love interest is just weak.
Yeah, super weak. I think they get into bed and
But
they have sex, and that's how they fall in love, which is...
but the funny no, the funny part is, like I said, the ending had a couple of jokes. And when he's on about the 2 out of 10 shit, and he's like, she wouldn't see me again if I was a 2 out of 10. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. I didn't understand the line because of the accent, but yeah, that is pretty funny now that you've told me it.
um, yeah, a lot of it went over my head, and I didn't understand because the fucking German accents that are
Yeah,
pretending to be American, and then also like it, most of it feels like a to-be movie at best.
bro. I
I'm
guess I'm
not gonna
lucky
lie.
that I watched with subtitles because I actually caught terrible dialogue in this movie.
Oh god, I wish I could have had subtitles. Oh man, the quick cuts though. I want to get back to that because there was a lot of them.
Oh,
Uh,
I like those. I guess no, I didn't know. It was
Like
very off-putting.
I only remember in the action scenes, and they worked
well,
in the
okay.
action.
What I wanted to say was I felt like a lot of this movie's cutting room floor was empty. There was nothing left off the table because there's this one scene where he's talking to the other militia guys, right? And they're like, put your gun down. They go ahead and end the scene where he's asking for where the boat is, and you can see him literally run on the catwalk, and you see the entire scene where he looks both directions like almost in a cartoon, and he goes that direction, and that was just like a surreal moment for me because it felt like I was the editor of that film, and I don't know if that's how Uwe Boll's films are, but that was just crazy to see.
I really don't understand. Like, you're saying he made the choice that you would have made?
No. Okay. I feel like I've had a little bit too much alcohol, but I'll try to explain the scene itself. So he's in like the lumber mill. This is near the end of the film, and he has the shotgun and he points it at the other merc guys, the militia guys, right? You remember this scene?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he does like he asks him where the boat is, right? And he tells him the direction, and then you see him walk on the catwalk or run on the catwalk, and then he looks both directions, almost like in a cartoon, and then he goes that direction, and I thought that was funny.
Oh,
Apparently, I'm the only
okay.
one. Apparently, I'm the only one that remembers that.
Okay.
It was cutting room floor
Yeah.
footage, so I was like, "This is a weirdly put together film." It feels like everything was just on the table here. Everything was put in, including a lot of cutting shots that didn't make any sense. Like they had like the helicopter wreckage was way out in the ocean, and then the next scene it's like near the shore for some reason, and there's a lot of weird continuity stuff that felt off. I do want to say though, I did like the action at the end with the just because there was no gunfights and it was just like the big super soldiers dogging everybody and punching everyone and throwing like you know throwing shit, and that was probably the only redeeming part of this film.
The effects and the interesting stuff the super soldiers, or no, they called them GMSs,
Yeah.
genetically modified soldiers.
Yeah.
It was actually interesting. It was actually not bad, like the fight
Uh,
scenes, but just the dialogue, everything else weighed it down so much that the action couldn't make up for it.
well, the plot.
In like at the end, I felt like I had a bad time.
The plot was also a B movie, so I haven't seen a good movie in 3 months right now. I'm like I feel like I'm
DOA was actually good.
DOA was actually good.
it was
DOA
good.
was really good.
It was good from a bad standard. Yes, it was. It was a
No,
very
no,
good film.
I legitimately
tried to
gave
make it
DOA 4 out of 5
Nobody-
stars.
nobody
No, it's
says-
campy. It's different.
Nobody says Charlie's Angels
Mhm.
should win an Oscar, okay? And nobody should say DOA should win an Oscar. They are good in their own respects. I haven't seen a good film in a while, in 3 months. 4
DOA
months.
was actually a good movie. Okay, you're gonna
Yeah,
have to
I'm
admit
suffering.
it.
I'm suffering under the Movies podcast. I can't deal with it. I'm losing my mind. If I hear another B movie plot, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to scream. That's how the intro of the next episode is going to be. If I get another
Oh, this is gonna be fun next week.
I really hope we just get fucking more Uwe Boll movies.
I hope we get the punishment wheel.
Listen, if we criticize fucking Uwe Boll too much, he may end up wanting to box you guys.
I'd do it.
Do you
honestly.
guys-
I can't take him.
I would 100% do it. Even if I were to lose, I'd still do it.
Are you sure? Because I watched a video. I was watching the documentary. Apparently, he boxed 4 of his critics, and he fucking knocked out 4 of them in one night. Do you guys remember Something Awful?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
the website.
The
Yeah,
forum.
he boxed the CEO of Something Awful
That's so hilarious. Oh
because
my
he
God.
posted something mean about him. He made like, and he like brought in like a 16-year-old kid that was mean online to him, and then he knocked like this kid out, and this kid is vomiting on the fucking sidewalk next to the ring.
Bare knuckle boxing, please.
And then he goes on the fucking microphone after the fight with a thick German accent, being like, "Oh, they were not prepared. Like they aren't prepared for reviews." So you know what? I'm excited to watch all 10 of his video game movies.
After the Adam Sandler experience, how could you even do that? Oh my God.
Hey, Adam Sandler's not as hard as Uwe Boll.
Are
Adam
you
Sandler's pretty easy going.
You're mentally ill. You're mentally divergent. I think you should.
Well,
You should go on Tumblr.
we'll get into
that's
that.
a good segue mentioning Sandler. That next week, are we gonna
Oh, yeah.
be uploading
I should ruin
Yeah,
this
we're
not
gonna do
segue.
the
the
I'm
wheel
ruining this
episode.
segue. I'm ruining this segue
Yeah, it's
since my
not gonna
last
be
one
a
was
wheel
was
episode.
ruined.
Hold on, we'll go back
Sorry.
to it. What were you saying, Carlos?
I'm just saying next week we're gonna be reviewing Sandler instead of having a wheel
Yeah,
episode.
we're taking a pause from the wheel to review the new Adam Sandler movie, Spaceman, from the Chernobyl people, which, I've never seen the show. Carlos, you've said you've seen that show, right?
One episode
Would you
is
say you're
the
excited for this movie based off of that then, or no?
I'm excited because of Adam Sandler and it's another drama.
Yeah, so next week I've been currently on a journey of watching every Adam Sandler leading man movie ever. And I've watched, I think, 42 now, and there's going to be 48 in total. And so next week we'll be doing rankings on the channel and also reviewing his new movie that'll come out the same day of the pod. Should be fun.
How did
Or
it
unless we
feel?
get screwed.
How did it feel,
Sorry, go ahead.
Carlos? Your segue was ruined. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. So shut the fuck up about it.
Hey, are you guys excited for Joker 2?
Yeah,
No.
I just saw that
Todd,
when I was.
I think they starved
Go ahead.
they starved Lady Gaga for it, so I'm excited for that.
Todd Phillips didn't want a sequel, right? They
Well,
just
he's
gave
doing
him
it.
enough money.
Yeah, but he's doing a musical sequel. That's what's exciting for me, because apparently the budget is the first movie's budget was like 70 million, something like that, and the budget for this one is apparently like 400 million with marketing.
Oh, I wish
And-
they decreased that though. I really wish they would have decreased it.
Well, I think what he's doing from the musical like aspect is going very like classic sequels with it. When sequels used to be like, here's the first movie, and then the second one's going to be wildly different, and it's going to bomb at the box office.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna.
I think he's just doing that over. Because I don't know how the hell it's going to become a musical.
100%. I don't think it's gonna bomb. I don't think it is.
I mean, going with the first movie, it could be, Arthur Fleck's delusions as his new escalated status in a new world order that he runs, right?
Maybe. I just hope to
Like-
see Lady Gaga's tits.
I hope he gets some pussy. I hope he gets some pussy.
I mean, yeah, hopefully he does fucking Lady Gaga in the movie.
I hope
Lady
That'd be-
Gaga
You know what I'm
is
excited for?
fine.
More than anything else, I'm excited for Harley Quinn to act like an actual human being. That's
I
gonna be
love
something
Harley
special.
Quinn.
That's gonna be something special.
Wait, that's
you guys-
actually what Lady Gaga's playing?
Yeah, I think so. I think
I don't know if it's her official character title name, but she is in there as a clown GF, so probably at least inspired by Harley Quinn.
yeah, that's gonna be
Okay.
something else.
I guess I wasn't excited because I forgot it was a musical, but after talking with you guys, I'm a little bit excited.
I wouldn't have saved.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have saved Joey's World Tour. By the way, I wouldn't have saved him. I'd let him choke.
Yeah,
You know,
I would have
honestly-
let him choke. I thought he was gonna, dude.
Yeah, I would let him die. I would watch his face turn blue.
Yeah, I thought he was just gonna take his boat and
The
be
fat-
like,
the
"This
fat fuck."
perfectly worked out." You fat
You know what
fuck,
should
I
be
agree.
what should be the first fully AI movie that's released theatrically is a remake of the Far Cry movie. But tell ChatGPT or whatever fucking AI, just type in remake Far Cry movie exactly has and see how badly it fucks it up.
And they can have it star
It could
Will
probably
Smith.
work out.
They could have it star Will Smith, and he'll be eating spaghetti.
Yeah.
He'll be eating spaghetti just like in that video.
What the fuck are you talking about? I have
the
no
one the
clue.
first one of the first AI videos was like a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and it like he went all over the place, mangled.
You
Here,
don't-
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, you have to look that video up. The
I-
fact that you haven't seen it, it surprises me significantly.
I'm not online. I only talk to you guys and watch movies.
I saw it recently when people were having like all the AI discourse going on right now. Hey, did you guys see you guys know the show True Detective?
Yeah, I heard the new season sucked.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying with it. But did you
I've never
here? I'll
watched
send
that.
it. I'll send it to you guys. But in the new season, people have been hating it a lot, including the old writer. He's like been sending hate posts at them and shit, and it's very funny. Shit, where it'll take me a second to find it maybe, but in the productions design, a lot of the fans were praising the production design, but they use AI posters in the fucking background. It's weird. I'm trying to find oh, here we go.
In True Detective?
Yeah, they use AI posters for the background of the production design. Look at this. It's got like text all mangled and shit.
Oh my god. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wait, are you screen sharing right now? Or no?
No,
This is a
I
picture?
sent it to the group chat.
Ah.
We'll put this on screen for the video, but isn't that crazy? Like, why? And they were like, I wouldn't be surprised if they won an Emmy for production design. I don't know all the Emmy awards, but I'm pretty sure they will be at least nominated. Because it's like
love
one of
that.
those.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This
The
is
hands
special.
are all fucked.
Oh my god. They released this. How big of a budget did they give them? They had to have. This is like one of the biggest, biggest.
Yeah, it's season 5 right now. It's pretty big. Probably 100 million, I bet. I don't know. I haven't seen how, but people really hate this season. But it's like one of those shows they're like saying is like 98% positive, but everyone's like shitting on it. But you know, Rotten Tomatoes is all fucking paid off.
I've never wanted to
Oh,
watch
no.
True Detective, but
Hold on, Carlos, you just sent a picture. Your computer crashed because of Will Smith AI.
it's fine now. But yeah, it was like my screen went black for
Oh, no.
a solid
no.
minute, at least a minute. But now I'm
Hey.
watching the video, and this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Actually, it gets funnier the more I watch it.
We're gonna have to cut this in too. The power of AI is magical.
Oh my god! Why? Every time he just looks like that, it's pretty good, I guess.
Oh my god! Is there any Will Smith
Whoa.
video game movies?
I
would. There's
No.
a Jason Statham video game movie directed by Uwe Boll.
Wait, which one has Jason Statham?
It's like shit. What? Let me double check. But it's like In the Kingdom or some shit. It's
I
supposed to be
love
his-
Jason
Uncle Bill, come
Statham.
try
He's
this.
my favorite action actor, honestly.
In the Name of the King, Dungeon Siege.
That's
and it was
an absurd name. Oh, I
has
see
a-
him on the cover.
has a $60 million dollar budget, and it made back 13 million. But Uwe Boll, when he made it, the fans hated it as usual because it's nothing like the games. But apparently he said he was like trying to improve Lord of the Rings when he made it or something.
Improve it.
It needed
Which
improving.
has 4 movies, and a successful sequel series. Like,
It did need a little bit of improving. Those movies are dog shit.
Yeah, you fell
Dog
asleep.
shit.
You fell asleep in it, didn't you?
Yeah, I've never watched it. It's all terrible. I
well,
fucking hate
it's
those
because
movies.
you have a Zoomer attention span. You can't fucking watch a movie.
I can't focus.
You can't. No.
You guys want to get to the video game wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
yo. It's
Oh,
time.
hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay.
And then we know what it is.
What do you guys?
Have we added anything? Have we done anything?
No, I
No,
mean,
why would we keep adding?
we could do a
I
hero
want to
wheel.
get rid of it. I want to get it done with.
We. Okay. So what are you guys leaning? What do you guys want to watch right now?
At this point, I don't want to watch any of it.
I feel like vomiting. My eyes have been just raped by these two movies. These two ones. Just so.
So you're saying you don't want
Can I
another
see the
Uwe Boll
punishment
movie?
wheel?
I
Can
don't.
I
I
see the
don't.
punishment?
There's two more Uwe Boll. Okay. Maybe FNAF would be fine. Monster Hunter, Animal
No.
Crossing, Dragon Quest.
No, I want to do Animal Crossing.
That would be a nice change of pace.
Just a
It would
weird
be.
change of pace.
Wait, Morgan. I want to see the punishment wheel.
Yeah, it has for the audience who hasn't seen, there's a spot for the punishment wheel where we get the worst rated movies on Letterboxd, and then it'll land on one of them.
I want to watch Weenie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh,
And-
God.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Evolutions.
Yeah.
I like the disaster movies. I like the disaster movies. They need to be that needs to be removed from this list. It's not a
The
punishment for me.
disaster movie is good. So is the epic movie.
I think disaster movie is the lowest rated on IMDb, but not Letterboxd.
And I feel like I've seen Son of the Mask like a billion times.
Me
just
too.
Because, God,
I've seen it a handful of times.
I'm
on
kind of
TV. It's
I would like Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. Emoji Movie does not need to
Yeah.
be here. That's
nope, it does
Yeah,
not.
it's
That's
it's
so-
a wonderful film.
that's so fucking
I think people did it because, like,
overreactionary.
Yeah, they feel like anything mentioning the internet in popular, discourse is like cringe, and that's where they'll end that discussion.
Yeah,
Just
The
because they're not
internet
confident.
is cringe.
the only reason that it is there is because it is perceived as cringe. It's not that bad. It's an alright movie. It's serviceable. Anyways, do we
I
want to
agree,
get?
100%.
Well, let's
Yeah,
get to the
let's,
wheel.
Spin it.
Wait.
Who's picking? Matt should pick because he's the only one who hasn't picked, right?
No, I picked and you picked, so it's Carlos.
No, it was Carlos and me, wasn't it? Carlos didn't. Oh, you picked, Matt?
I didn't pick.
Oh, okay, Carlos,
I
you go ahead.
picked. Yeah, I was the Max Payne pick. So
Okay. 3. Drum roll. 2. 1.
added in post.
Oh!
It doesn't even matter.
Oh my God! It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
win.
I got what I wanted. I'm psychic.
We win.
I am God. Gamblers
Change of pace.
worship me.
Oh, let's go. That's crazy.
Oh, hey.
Wait, hold on. Which Dragon Quest movie are we watching?
Wait,
I,
there's
just,
more than one?
I
Yeah.
think there's only one.
No, there's more than one. I think we should just go with the 2019 one because that's the most accessible.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess the week
Wait,
after
What
next.
if there's one? What if there's one from the same year as the Animal Crossing one, though?
No. There's only one Animal Crossing, I believe. I think.
Yeah,
Wait,
but I'm
wait,
saying
wait.
Dragon Quest.
We can take a look. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm gonna stop recording and gonna look this up so I can not get
But
all my shit revealed.
do you wanna say our overall rankings? I know we did last episode.
Yeah, we can
I
go
thought
ahead.
you were going to do that.
We're still recording the audio. I was just stopped recording the fucking wheel.
Yeah, in case I
Um,
go on another rant about how you've rated Max Payne like 1.
But
It was not that good.
realizing that we're gonna have this tier list and there's gonna end up being a lot of movies, I made myself a little letterbox list. So I'm ready to go.
Shit. Holy
Oh
shit.
wow, it's a lot of effort.
So
Mario
far,
Bros.
if I had been
Top.
rating this on Letterboxd,
What?
Mario
What?
Bros is the #1 movie.
No!
And
You
DOA.
fucking idiot! Hold on! You fucking
DOA
idiot! You
is
fucking
number
idiot!
2.
You fucking dumbass!
Oh, wait.
Dude.
Did I just hear that correctly? Mario Bros.
Mar-
I thought you were
It's
listening
number
it from
1.
the bottom to one. What are you
No.
talking about?
No,
Mario
you
Bros
dumbass,
is
you
the
dumbass.
That
best.
does not go above DOA.
the
What are
best.
you talking about?
You
It's the
dumbass!
best
Throw it.
movie we've
DOA
watched.
was actually a
like-
good movie.
This is the most
No.
prisoner of the moment thing that you could possibly do.
Just
What are
because
you
it was
talking
slightly
about?
better than Far Cry, you fucking
You
idiot.
guys are so fucking stupid right now.
What do you
Mario was the
mean?
best movie. The best
Look at the
movie we
Goombas'
watched.
heads. Look at their heads. It's a monster. It's evil. It's not
That's
worth
not an
even looking
argument.
Dude,
at.
it tells you the
That's-
fucking story in the first 2 minutes of the movie.
I knew the
I don't
ending before
care,
the
I
ending
liked it.
came.
DOA was fun as shit, and it was going like bah, 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 and Mario Bros was like dragging for like 4 hours.
They didn't even get power-ups in the entire movie. In the entire movie,
cannot
they
change
never
my
got
They
mind.
didn't
He had a
even say
bomb. He had a
wahoo,
bomb.
wahoo. What? You know, he did have a bomb.
They didn't have
Yeah.
the power-up
Let's
when you get a
go.
mushroom noise. I swear. What are you even talking
He didn't
about?
even say "Let's go." He didn't even go. The Mario song didn't even
Yeah.
play.
I guess it was lacking the Mario song, and that's why it's not a 4-star movie.
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit.
you fucking! I gave DOA unironically 4 stars, and I want you to die right now.
I gave Mario Bros. Unironically 3.5 stars, and I
Okay,
gave
just go
DOA
on
3
with your
stars.
list. Go on
I
with
gave
your list, you
DOA 3.
fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
Doom is sitting at 3 stars too, but it is worse than DOA. It is just there on technicality.
Not
Max Payne,
technicality. On
Max
the
Payne
fanboy
is
shit.
2 stars. Rampage is 2 stars, but worse than Max Payne. I maybe I have to revise this list a little bit, but Far Cry has half a star. It was fucking terrible.
Absolutely.
At
I'll
the
go.
end. Yeah.
Here's my list. I guess since we're doing this now. I think number 1 has to be DOA. 100%. Nothing is above it right now that we reviewed. And second would probably be Max Payne. I'm changing it from what I had it before, which was Doom. And then third is 100% Doom. And then God, this is like choosing between like shooting myself in the head or shooting myself in the foot. I think no, I can't do Rampage. Fucking yeah, okay. Rampage than Max Payne. I guess I think I forgot a movie. I don't remember.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros.
Oh yeah, that's at the bottom. That's below Max Payne.
Okay, whatever. God, you guys just can't have a good time.
I'll go with number 1, fucking DOA, obviously. Number 2, I'll put Mario Bros. Number 3, I'll put Doom. 4, fucking. What am I missing? What did we review with Max Payne? Oh, DOA. Okay, I already said that. Okay. 4 is, I guess. Wait, I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Rampage? Far Cry?
I'm missing Rampage and Far Cry, but I'm counting 5. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. Sorry, I'm retarded. We'll do 1 DOA, 2 Mario Bros, 3 fucking Doom, 4
Max Payne?
what?
Max
No,
Payne.
4. I'll do Rampage, 5 Far Cry, 6 Max Payne.
Oh my god.
I feel like
Really?
he named a movie twice.
No, there's 6. We've watched 6.
Yeah, there is.
What's on second?
Mario.
Is he on third?
Who's on 3rd?
Doom.
What's on third? No, what's on second?
Oh my god.
I hate this. I hate this. We forgot one movie, each of us, except for Carlos.
No, you didn't. No, I
I
didn't.
don't know. I think I got all of them.
Yeah, there's only 6.
Yeah, and God, I feel like, yeah, we just this is hurting me. I hate the video game movies so much. I hate them so much.
Well, at least we get to watch Adam Sandler next week.
Yeah, I mean, well, you still gotta watch the video game movies because we were recording again.
No, they can't know that. It's
Oh,
gonna be
oops,
on the back
oops.
burner. It's gonna be on the back burner. Save it up.
I don't know. Animal Crossing and Dragon Quest can't be that bad.
I'm excited.
Well, the thing is, since it's anime, you guys are probably just going to make us never watch the video game movies again, and we'll just sit on it for all of
love anime.
eternity.
You fool.
Sasuke,
I'm so excited for the Animal Crossing movie.
Did my voice change? Please tell me.
That would be really
What are you?
fun.
What are you
Oh,
doing
no,
with the
that's
voice
so cool.
changer? I wanted to keep it silent, but Carlos talked just because it's so stupid. I can't, man.
Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Poop.
This is like the DS where you had
Oh, Pearl Harbor was just hit.
the oh Jesus Christ.
Oh God, the Koopa Towers.
That one doesn't have a voice filter on it, so it's just saying those things. Morgan.
Oh God, the Koopa Towers.
Morgan. You just said the Koopa Towers got hit. The second plane just hit the Koopa Towers.
Where were you when the Cooper Towers went down?
Hell, Koopa.
I'll never
God.
forget Koopa Tower 9/11.
Koopa. Like I'm saying, like Koopa Tower.
A second blue shell just hit the Koopa Towers.
Oh my god,
It's
it's not it.
You just have Mario. Mario's getting the call and he's just shocked. Mamma mia!
No. Let's go. He could jump on the plane and stuff. Why didn't he jump on the plane?
Okay, that one is. I didn't hear a word you said on that one. That one was just
Yep.
strange.
Did you say jump?
Hold on. I forgot I have a voice changer on.
Oh my
Hello,
god.
can you hear me now?
Turn it off.
Yes, I can
No,
turn
it
the
off.
voice changers off.
Oh shit, I forgot about it. The Koopa Towers. He could have jumped on the plane.
Who could
Mario.
jump on the plane?
He
He
didn't
could
have
have
the
jumped
Tanuki
on
suit.
it and stopped
He didn't
it.
have the Tanuki
You're
suit.
right.
It wasn't invented yet.
He could have killed the enemy. Just jumped on it. He could have just eaten a mega mushroom.
That's right.
Wahoo.
That's truth.
Wahoo!
Okay, I think that's
Are
the
we
show.
all Mario enjoyers?
I mean, yeah.
Yippee!
Okay.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I was sad they didn't have Mario Galaxy in this one.
Yeah, that's fair. But it also wasn't made yet.
They should have predicted that there was going to be galaxies, not dimensions. Idiots.
Super Mario Bros. Movie predicted Mario Galaxy. Oh my god. That would have been.
They
Oh
also
my God.
they predicted 9/11.
Guys, I didn't check fucking Twitter when I woke up or whatever. Buddy Durress died.
Who?
Who's that?
The guy from Good Time. The
Holy shit! The autistic guy?
No, not the autistic guy. The fucking his friend. The guy who just got out of prison and had the bottle of
Oh
acid.
my god! Really? And you knew about you talked to him if I recall.
Yeah, he was in and out of prison, and he was in a Gaia like new movie, Mass State Lottery. Wow, can't believe he's dead. That's crazy.
How did he die?
I don't know. I'm not seeing. I'm just seeing people post to like, oh, rest in peace. He was really good in fucking Good Time.
This is why we should
he
be
had a-
live recording. I mean, come on, we could have broke the news.
Wow.
Breaking news. Buddy Durress dead.
Breaking news from the movies podcast.
You know what
Buddy
we can
Durress.
do now, though? We
Take
can do
acid?
No. We can do a 3 a.m. Summon Buddy Durress. Don't try this at
Oh.
home. Gone wrong. Challenge, right? We can
Yeah,
exploit
yeah,
his death. We can
yeah,
exploit it.
Oh
yeah.
We can
God.
exploit it.
I feel like there's probably bigger names death to exploit than Buddy Durress.
Probably.
A guy who was like barely even has a Wikipedia, but damn, that's crazy.
You're right.
Anyways, is that the show? Are we? Do you guys got anything else?
Didn't you want to clarify about the thing? The
What thing?
the Animal Crossing, whatever it is.
Oh, am I supposed to list the movie?
No.
Wait, what do you mean
No,
clarify?
No. Never mind. Nothing. We can end the show.
Here,
This is the end.
Wait. I have been saying every episode like the best character, so I'm gonna say the best character in Super Mario Bros. Is Mario, and the best character in Far Cry
Was
is
Till Schwinger or whatever the main guy is?
Bro, this
George.
is so fucking hard.
George.
I think it's probably the gun because it could put a bullet in my head. Yeah, the George bitch at the end became funny, and for that she became the best character. So there you go.
I like the emo chick.
George.
I like the
Emo chick?
the lesbian emo chick. And she was chasing them around. She was hot.
I can't even. What?
She was hot.
Hey, are you guys
Caramel?
excited for next week's movies?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Why?
Yeah, the 2006 Animal Crossing movie. I'm hyped.
Yeah, I've
For
never
clarify
even
for the audience, we're recording next week, but it's coming out the week after. So,
Mhm.
wait, Animal Crossing movie? I got it. Well, I gotta get the Dragon Quest movie. Find it, but it should be. Do you guys know Dragon Quest at all?
I know a
Nope.
bit from the Fortune Street game.
Yeah, that's the same. That's all I know. What about you, Carlos?
I know that it's a game and a kid has a sword, and I think that kid was added onto Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh yeah. Okay. Huh. Well, are
That's
you
what
guys
I know.
familiar with the Animal Crossing franchise at all? Then.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've played a
Everyone
couple.
is, which is why it's going to get a million
well-
hits, million views,
Mhm.
1 million, our first millie.
Yeah.
From 30 to a milli. Sounds great.
Oh, but yeah, okay. This 2019 movie, the cover for Dragon Quest,
Mm-hmm.
it looks
Yep.
alright. There's a
I
slime on it.
actually mentioned it because it looked bad. So I'm glad you think it's all right.
It's something. There's a
It
lot
is
going
something.
on. It's not the usual, it's not like
It's not like
characters.
anime.
It's not just like all of them standing still and staring one way. There's some motion in it. That's the best I can say right now.
I'm just looking at the pictures. It's a little weird. It doesn't even look like anime. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pulling them
not
up on
looking at
screen.
anything but the cover.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of it. It's very weird art style. Ooh, this lady's fucking a lion here.
Holy shit.
I see the lion on the cover, bro.
Oh, hell
no,
yeah. She's gonna
God.
be pounding the lion.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Now I'm just looking at images of the games. Okay, I think that's the show. We good?
It's definitely the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
Next week with
subscribe,
Sandler.
subscribe. Make sure to follow, rate, review.
Tune in for the Adam Sandler next week.
Scrabble us.
Spaceman.
Spaceman.
Spaceman and the
Minecraft.
rankings.
That looks like Minecraft.
Put
last
it in
one.
the tags to increase search results, right?
What? Okay, I'm stopping
Spaceman.
recording.
No.
Adam
Oh
Sandler, Spaceman.
no.